Let's dive into the dark world of SCP object classes. The Foundation has a filing system. A simple system. A terrifying system. 5 words that determine how the world ends. Or it doesn't. 1. Safe. 2. Euclid. 3. Keter. 4. Thaumiel. 5. Apollyon. Each word carries weight. Each classification seals fates. Each label decides who lives, who dies, who gets to sleep at night. Safe class. We start with the most misunderstood word, safe. Safe does not mean friendly. It does not mean harmless. It only means predictable. A safe SCP follows rules. Your rules. The Foundation's rules. Most of the time, think of it like a loaded gun. Deadly? Absolutely. Safe? Only if you know what you're doing. SCP-500. The healing pills that cure anything. Cancer. Death itself sometimes. Sounds wonderful, right? Wrong. There are only 47 pills left. 47 chances to save humanity. Who lives? Who dies? Who's worth saving? Or SCP-914, the clockwork machine. Feed it anything. Set the dial. And it improves your object. Put in a pencil. Get out a perfect pen. Put in a gun. Get out something that shouldn't exist. Something that breaks physics. Safe doesn't mean you'd survive touching it. It just means they know exactly how you'll die. Euclid Class. Next is Euclid. This is where things become uncertain. Unpredictable. Like dating someone who changes personality every Tuesday. Think of SCP-173, the sculpture. The original? Concrete and rebar. A face that launched 1,000 nightmares. It moves when nobody is watching. Simple rule. Easy to follow. Keep your eyes open. Don't blink. Don't look away. Containment is possible, but tricky. 3 personnel minimum. 2 maintain eye contact. 1 cleans the cell. And if someone blinks at the wrong time, crack. Another neck broken. Another researcher learns why they don't work with SCPs anymore. Or SCP-096, the shy guy. Pale, thin, emotional. As long as no one sees its face, it's fine. Sits in a corner. Cries softly. Almost harmless. Almost. But one accidental glimpse? One photograph? It becomes unstoppable. Faster than jets? Stronger than tanks. And it will not stop until the viewer is dead. 4 pixels. 4 tiny pixels in a mountain photograph. That's all it took to kill 20 Foundation personnel. The photographer never knew. Never saw it coming. Until he did. Then he stopped seeing anything. Forever. Keter Class. Now we reach the most feared word in Foundation vocabulary. The word that makes O5 council members reach for stronger coffee. The classification that turns specialists into alcoholics. Keter. Keter means extremely hard or impossible to contain. Not always the most dangerous, but always the most troublesome. Always the most expensive. Always the most likely to ruin everyone's weekend. SCP-682. The hard-to-destroy reptile. This thing has been reduced to a single cell, blown up with nuclear weapons, thrown into acid, shot into the sun. Nothing works. Nothing sticks. It just gets angrier, and smarter, and more creative with its revenge fantasies. Every time it escapes, cities burn, people die. The Foundation bleeds resources like a stuck pig, and SCP-682 adapts to whatever almost killed it. Learning, evolving, planning. It talks too, calls humans disgusting, describes elaborate plans for genocide. The perfect combination of cosmic horror and pretentious intellectualism. Or SCP-106, the old man. Corpulent, rotting, corrosive. He walks through walls like they're made of water, melts flesh with his touch, drags victims into his personal pocket dimension. A dimension designed for torture, for pain. Rooms that shouldn't exist. Corridors that lead to your worst fears. And SCP-106 hunting through it all. Patient. Methodical. Taking his time. How do you contain something that ignores physics? You don't. You just delay it. Feed it D-class personnel and hope it gets bored. Keter is the class that keeps Foundation personnel awake at night. The classification that requires therapy sessions. The label that comes with complimentary anxiety medication. But hidden deep in the classified files, there's a class far rarer than all the rest. More secret than safe. More valuable than Keter. More dangerous than any of them. Thaumiel. These SCPs are not enemies. They are weapons. Tools. The Foundation's secret army. Most information on the Thaumiel SCPs is classified above your clearance level. But whispers echo through Site-19. Rumors spread in secure channels. SCP-2000, the machine that brings back the dead. Not individuals. Civilization itself. Reset the world after an apocalypse. Like Control+Z for extinction events. How many times has it been used? How many apocalypses were quietly swept under the rug? How many times has humanity died without knowing? SCP-001 proposals. The Gate Guardian. The Factory. Each one powerful enough to end or begin realities. Each one wearing Thaumiel classification like a crown. Thaumiel SCPs are the Foundation's trump card. So rare they're mythical. So secret that even mentioning them gets files redacted. Gets personnel reassigned. Gets memories adjusted. Extended classes. But the story doesn't end with the main four. The Foundation has classifications for every edge case. Neutralized. SCPs that no longer work. Destroyed. Rendered normal. The boring answers. The disappointing truths. Explained. SCPs that turned out to have natural explanations. Ball lightning. Optical illusions. Mass hysteria. Archon. Containable but not contained. Could be locked away. Should be locked away. But won't be locked away. Because containing them would make things worse. And then there's the big one. The classification that makes Foundation directors reach for the good whiskey. Apollyon. The end of the world class. The game over classification. The label that means the Foundation has already lost. Truly uncontainable. Absolutely unstoppable. Completely inevitable. SCP-2317. The thing behind the door. 6 chains holding back ultimate destruction. 5 chains already broken. The 6th cracking daily. When it snaps, reality ends. Not just Earth, not just the universe. Everything. All stories. All possibilities. All hope. When an SCP is labeled Apollyon, it means the Foundation has already lost. The only question is how long until everyone else finds out. So remember this. Safe doesn't mean safe. It means predictably dangerous. Euclid means unpredictable. Moody, complicated. Keter means unstoppable. Uncontainable. Inevitable. Thaumiel means secret weapon. Hidden ace. The Foundation's last resort. And Apollyon? Apollyon means doom. Unavoidable. Inescapable. The end of all things. The SCP Foundation may appear in control. Professional. Organized. But their classification system reveals the truth. They're holding back the tide. With sandbags. Made of hope. And classified ink. There are anomalies that can never be locked away. Things that exist beyond human understanding. Beyond human control. Beyond human survival. Which SCP class do you think is the most terrifying? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoy exploring the SCP Foundation's darkest secrets, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us again for the next anomaly, the next nightmare. Sweet dreams. And remember, the Foundation protects humanity from things humanity should never know exist.